ice skating. Today is like the Be a Star show review / critique. So Saturday the 24th of July was the Be a Star show. I was gonna do this video the day after, but I lost my voice and then I got sick, so we're doing it today. I'm still slightly sick, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird or something like that, but at least I can talk. So, to review the Be a Star, I'd want to say that this performance was probably one of my favorite. I'm actually kind of proud of myself this time around. I feel like I handled the nerves really well, actually. Like, I barely had any nerves, so that was nice this time. I remember my first two shows, yeah. I got so nervous, and it's not even funny. So, I think I've grown a lot with that. So, I was in the first warm-up, and I was number 8, and 8 happens to be my lucky number, so that made me kind of happy. It was a cool coincidence. So my song was a song from Halo, and in the beginning I feel like I kind of was nervous standing there waiting for it to turn on, the music. But once the music turned on and I got into my pivot, I was fine. I mean, I did my attitude spin little thingy just to calm down. My coach put it there to give me like time to get like into my space, into my head. So I think that worked pretty well. It calmed me down a bit because it's an easy element. I know how to do it. Yeah. And then I went and did my footwork. It was a little choppy, but I think I did all right. And so before I got on the ice, I'm usually really slow in my footwork and it makes me a little late in the music. So my coach was like, make sure you go fast on the footwork and you listen to the music. I went fast on the footwork. I didn't really listen to the music. I went faster than like I think I've ever done. So I ended a little early, but overall I think I improved quite a bit. A few months ago, like I can insert a video, like, and I was so stiff skating, like I had no like idea on how to be like graceful and like, you know, use my arms to go with the music. They were just kind of stuck out straight. So I think that aspect of my program and my performance improved dramatically. So I'm proud of that. However, one part that I think I could improve on was my loop jump. So I have an eine Bauer and then a 3-turn into my loop jump. I didn't follow my loop jump or anything, but I feel like it was pretty small and I feel like I could have done better. My loop jumps are like my best jump that I have, and I was kind of disappointed with it just a little bit, because it's one of those elements that I really like to show off because I'm really good at it, but I wasn't able to do that in the show. But the rest of my elements were good, so I'm not upset about it. I just know that I need to work on it in my routine more. Yeah, so, funny story. In the warm-up, my blades were really dull. I tried to get them sharpened Tuesday before the show. It's like gave me 2 or 3 days to like use them. And I also work skate school, so doing snowplow stops with the kids a lot is like, it dulls them down a lot. But the guy that does the blades wasn't there, so in the warm-up, I was slipping on a lot of things. So I went to do my spiral, and my blade just like slipped out from underneath me. It was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Usually if I fall in a warm-up or something, like, I get like super upset about it and nervous, but I ended up just laughing about it. Like, the way it happened was really funny because I had a really solid spiral and I just slipped and fell. So it was like, I think it was funny. And then I went to do a loop jump and I got on my edge, but I like skidded. You know when your blades roll, how you just kind of like glide across the ice, it's hard to get that edge in there. That's what happened. And then I still landed my loop jump, but it was like a little sad. So my coach, Jackie, got her little handheld sharpener thing and did my blades a little bit. It just helps make the edges a little stronger. It doesn't completely sharpen them, so I'm still gonna have to go get them sharpened. But after that, everything worked out fine. So I think it was all right. And then in my program, I did a pretty solid spiral. I put my foot down early. It's supposed to be longer, but it wasn't longer. So it could have been, it just didn't happen. Not for a specific reason or anything, I put my foot down. So yeah. So now like I'm gonna go into like how I felt before the performance and how I felt afterwards. So before, I was kind of nervous. I mean, this is the first time my parents have watched me skate in a while, due to like COVID and everything, and it's the first time I've performed in like 2 years due to COVID. So I was pretty nervous. But once I got in line to do the warm-up, like once I put my feet on the ice in the warm-up, the nerves kind of went away, and I kind of just got into my zone. And I mean, like, I've fallen in the warm-up before on my last show. I must have last year, but it's been a while. The last show I fell on my loop jump, and yeah, it was no fun. It really put me in a bad headspace. But this time I feel like falling in the warm-up kind of got it out of the way, and it just made me laugh. It made me realize that like it didn't really matter. I also had something to blame it on, my blades, so that was nice. Yeah. So that was pretty interesting. Usually I feel pretty nervous, but for the last month I've been focusing on the fact that like, yeah, everyone's gonna be looking at me while I'm on the ice, but that doesn't matter. Like, most of them are skating parents that don't know anything about skating. If I fall or I mess up, I just make it part of the program, and it's fine. I also started focusing on the fact that, like, freestyle is always packed. And I get a chance for, like, 1 minute and 48 seconds to have private ice to run my routine through without having to watch out for people, without any of that. So that's what I focused on instead of the fact that, oh my goodness, the stands are packed, you know? And I think that really helped a lot because instead of being nervous, I was more excited to go up there, you know? Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I felt pretty good throughout the rest of the routine. When I started, I did my footwork, like the beginning footwork, on time, and I got my sit spin right where it's supposed to be. Usually, I'm a little late on the music with my sit spin. It's a struggle to get there, but I did it right on the music, so that made me pretty happy. And then the rest of my footwork went pretty well. I think getting that sit spin right where the music's supposed to be, right on the money, made me like so happy and in the right mindset, and in the mindset of where, oh my goodness, I got this, no problem. Made the rest of it go super smooth. Yeah, pretty interesting, I think. Yeah. So once I got off the ice, actually before I got off the ice, I was doing my curtsies, you know, at the end, and I did this way, then I did this way, and then I almost fell. I don't think anyone noticed though, that was pretty funny. I just like felt my foot slip a little. Yeah. I thought it was funny. I don't think anyone noticed though, so probably shouldn't be telling you guys about it, but whatever. Yeah, and then I got off the ice. My coach was really happy, so that made me happy. I made her proud. And then the rest of her students were up next. One of my friends was up next. So I got it out of the way. I was done. I was happy with my performance, and I got to watch other people go, which I thought was fun. I like cheering people on, so yeah, that was fun. My voice hurt by the end of the day, though. Yeah, and then I went to get. We all got participation medals. So nothing special, not like first place, second place, or third, nothing like that. But I thought I'd show you guys anyways. It's like this, really cute, just simple. I know it's just for participation, but it still kind of made me proud because I felt more like I earned it. In my last performance, I was falling all over the place, and when they gave me the participation medal, I was like, this is just because I was on the ice. I didn't earn this. Like I didn't have a good performance. So this time, even though everyone got the same medal, I still felt like kind of proud of it. Like, I earned this. I did this. Like, So I think it's a bit of a difference. And yeah. So I was pretty happy. I think I'm going to turn my program video into a separate video. I was gonna originally add it onto the end of this one, but this one's pretty long anyways, and making them two separate videos I think just is a better idea, smarter idea. That way, if you want to see the review, you watch this one, but if you want to see the show, you watch that one. So you're not stuck scrolling through one long video just to see the performance, and you're not stuck watching the performance if you just want to see the video. Although I feel like if you watch this video, you probably would want to see the performance so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. I think that's all I have to talk about, honestly. I just really liked this performance. It made me pretty happy. Yeah. Oh, so I got flowers at the end from my mom, and they were really pretty. So I'm gonna add in a photo right here. Yeah. So that made me pretty happy. I think I've grown a lot since previous performances, and just like since last year in general. It's been 2 years since I've performed, but I still think within just the last year I've improved a lot, not just physically but mentally. I think I've been able to recognize that like no one really cares if I fall. Like, it's just funny, it's fun, just make it interesting and no one will care. Plus, it's a show, not a competition, so just have fun with it. And I think that's what really like made it fun for me, was not worrying about if I did good or bad. So yeah, and if you're not worried about it, then you're able to focus on your moves more instead of just your thoughts, So I think that was pretty good. So I think this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed listening to me like rant about my show, a like, and then subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Obviously there's gonna be more videos like this. There's gonna be more videos on just different topics, mainly about skating. There's some about John Maxwell books and other things like that, but they are all related to skating because as skaters we have to be strong mentally and physically. So make sure to subscribe for more content and like the video if you watched all the way through, or don't like it if you didn't like the video, but if you watched it this far, assuming you liked it. So, bye. Thanks for joining me today.